Hi Leo, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for What is My Ex Thinking? So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising signs because energies will change. And so let's just get started. Let's ask the universe, what are Leo's exes thinking, please? What are Leo's exes thinking? We need to know, universe. What are Leo's exes thinking? Wow. Let's see. We've got a bunch that jumped out right there. What are Leo's exes thinking? This could be a soulmate. More than likely. What are Leo's exes thinking, please? Universe. Oh. What are Leo's exes thinking, please? That one. All right, let's take a look at what we've got. Okay. All right. So, Leos. The overall energy of this reading is the Six of Cups. Might have known each other since childhood, might have known each other in a previous life, but you are soulmates. Doesn't mean you have to be together because you're soulmates, but you are. Actually, you were together in another life. So that's the connection that you have. That's why you feel connected. You know each other already. So, that's the overall energy. Your energy, Eight of Swords. You're feeling pretty, you feel like you can't move, you can't breathe. You're stuck in this place. You can move. Your feet aren't bound. The swords aren't really surrounding you. You just can't see which way to go. The Fool card is here in your energy. And the Fool, and it's really above this Six of Cups. It's almost like you're having a hard time dealing with this Fool because you feel like you're blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself for getting into something that didn't work out. Jumping into it. You feel like you didn't learn enough about this relationship. And so it ended up backfiring on you. And you're blaming yourself. Don't blame yourself. Sometimes it's fun to be the Fool. You know, this is an experience you wouldn't have had before without getting into it. It's all experiences you learn from, hopefully. So, but we also, next to the Fool here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you were waiting in this relationship for something to happen. I think what you're waiting for was the commitment. The Four of Wands. It's in both your energies. This is also the card of, it's a spiritual card, 1111. You can see that in the Wands. But this is home and family, marriage, commitment, and it's next to the Six of Cups, which is under the Fool card. It just didn't go the way you really wanted it to go. There was a lot of waiting involved in this relationship for it to happen. And apparently it did not. But we do have the Hermit here, and the Hermit is next to the Six of Cups and under this waiting. And this is in both your energies. This is seeking from the universe, asking for your path forward. And when the Hermit shows up like this, it means that your path is going to be shown to you. You will find your way. And they are going to find their way. Which way? I don't know yet. So that's awesome. The universe is there. They've heard you. They're going to help show the way. Both of you. So, in their energy, we have the Ace of Cups. This is under that Four of Wands. That's a lot of love. They love you. They love you. What is going on here? So they love you. And then next to this Ace of Cups here is that Eight of Wands. And that's under the soulmate card. I think there's going to be a lot of communication coming from them toward you and about the love. Possibly about this commitment too, this that you really waited for, it looks like, for quite some time. There's still going to be communication, a lot of it. Because they must realize it's up in both your energies that you're a soulmate. And there's a special connection. So, on the other side, this Eight of Wands, we have Temperance. And Temperance is under the Hermit card, another spiritual card. Temperance is mixing that potion back and forth in those cups, those 2 cups of love. 2 cups of love, mixing them back and forth to try to help things happen the way they're supposed to be happening in the universe. So this tells me things aren't really on track. They really weren't going the way they're supposed to. The Temperance is there to try to straighten things out, to get things back on track. They feel like they feel like they weren't getting enough from the relationship. Like things just weren't being fair to them. Perhaps I needed more time, because, you know, I gave them a lot of time. But perhaps I feel like it wasn't enough time. But they just feel like this relationship ended, it was kind of unfair the way it ended. And then above this Six of Pentacles here, we have the King of Wands. And it's also next to this Hermit. It's in both your energies. Well, you guys had a great sex life is what this card's telling me. It wasn't really an immature sex life either. And this is also the card of fire. So there could be some Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius involved here. There is a Leo, for sure, because we're doing your reading. But this King of Wands, there is a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. You're soulmates. The universe is involved in this. And I need to take out a couple more cards. Please give me some clarifying cards for Leo. What is their ex thinking reading? Please, if you can give me some clarifying cards, that would be just awesome. Universe, please. Whoa! There they are. Ask ye shall receive, right? Well, that's what happened. Better pick up that card. Oh, okay. Okay. But you can't see that one, so let's just put it here. All right. So, Leo. Okay, down here in their energy, the Two of Cups. That's just more love. They also feel like they have a friendship with you. Maybe you were friends before you got together and then decided to take it further. But they do feel like you're friends, and they still feel connected. They still feel connected to you. So next to the King of Wands, we have that King of Pentacles. This is security and stability. This is Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. That's a lot of, this king is looking at you. You're looking at them. It's on both your energy, okay? You're looking at each other with wondering if the security and the stability of making a home together could really work. But then we have the Page of Swords right next door. And the page is on guard. The page is ready, not actually doing it, but ready to eliminate this whole situation, this whole line right here. The soulmates, the home, happy home, the connection, this path forward with this connection here, the passion, the stability. This page is on guard, but the thing is it hasn't happened. So it's like, I don't think it's going to happen. I think you're just on, I think this is influencing, this energy of this card is influencing the outcome of your relationship. I think you both need to drop your guard a little bit. I don't usually like to give advice, but that's how it feels in order for this to come together the way it should. And the universe is trying to help make things happen the way they should. Personally, it feels like to me this relationship should not be over right now. There's just too much here. There's too much love. There's a huge connection. The universe is really working hard. So yeah, so anyway, we're going to go up here to the Three of Wands that came out. This is in your energy. So you waited a long time. This did not come to fruition. It didn't, you didn't get engaged or whatever, or if you did, it fell apart. They do have a lot of love for you, but here you are, you're wondering. You're looking out over the world, so to speak, wondering if there's somebody better out there for you. That is natural. Because you waited so long. I mean, will somebody else come along that is actually going to follow through with the relationship? That's kind of what you're wondering. So next to the Three of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles. You're putting a lot of work. You have put a lot of work. This is how you're feeling. You put a lot of work into this relationship. You worked hard. So you are wondering if this is something you should really let go or not. Because you put a lot of work into it. It's hard to let something go if you put a lot of work into it. So, Leos, this is your reading. Temperance down here is a card of Sagittarius in their energy here. And the Hermit is a card of Virgo in both your energies. I forgot to point that out. So that was your reading, Leo, and thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.